Hello everyone! In this session, we will study ensemble methods based on decision trees. These methods are mainly decomposed into two main classes of predictive algorithms, random forest and boosting. Ensemble methods consist in combining elementary or weak predictors in order to obtain a new aggregated predictor with better predictive performances compared to any single elementary predictor. Tree-based ensemble methods thus consist in aggregating decision trees, whose construction has been seen in the previous session. The interest of such ensemble methods is twofold. Tree-based ensemble methods are more flexible, allowing to model more complex phenomena, i.e. more complex relations between the inputs and the output. Indeed, a decision tree only allows to model piecewise constant functions, since the prediction of a decision tree is constant in each leaf of the partition. Due to the recursive structure of a decision tree, not all partitions of the input space can be produced by a tree. In contrast, tree-based ensemble methods aggregate several tens of trees. As we will see, they also produce a partition, and thus a piecewise constant prediction function, but this partition has a more general form than that produced by a single tree. In this sense, ensemble methods are more flexible as they produce a greater variety of prediction functions. On the other hand, one of the main limitations of decision trees is their high sensitivity to a change in the data. Collecting a few more data or changing a few training observations can completely change the structure and prediction of a decision tree. Tree-based ensemble methods are less sensitive to such changes. So, how can we construct such ensemble methods? Among these methods, two main classes exist. The first class consists of random forest. The construction of such forest can be summarized as follows. Based on a data set, we create several different trees in parallel, i.e. each tree is created independently of the others. Each tree can therefore be built on a different computer or on a different processor. Each tree then makes a prediction, and these predictions are aggregated to form the prediction of the forest. Random forests are, by construction, parallel methods because of the independence of the trees. Their construction can be distributed over different structures, which makes random forest a very efficient method from a computational point of view. Tree boosting is the second class of tree-based ensemble methods. The structure of such boosting methods is different from that of random forests. Based on the dataset, we first build a tree. Based on the predictive performance of this tree, we then build a second tree to improve the performance of the first. We will then build a third tree to improve the aggregation of the first two trees, and so on, until we obtain an aggregated predictor containing a pre-specified number of trees. Here, the construction of the tree is sequential. The construction of a tree depends on the previous trees. In particular, this construction is not parallelizable. Tree boosting methods are therefore, a priori, more expensive in terms of computation time than random forests.